what we have here is a 1988 Jeep Wrangler YJ. It has the 4.2 V6 inline 6. This is going to be the new build for the channel. We just picked it up the other day. Get a little walk around of it. She needs a lot of work, but it's gonna look good when we're finished. Got a lot of bumps and bruises along the sides. A few things we are gonna get done to it is it does have a 4-inch lift, or supposedly a 4-inch lift. Don't know whether or not we're gonna go with an actual, like a rough country full kit and just remove the stuff that's on here, because we don't know. It looks pieced together, honestly. It really does look pieced together. It may not be, but for the time being, what we're gonna do, let's see if we can get under here and look. The sway bar links are disconnected. So what we're going to do, we're going to put some extended sway bar links, extended disconnect sway bar links. Get those in. We're going to replace the front and rear shocks, especially the rears. Those are leaking pretty bad. This Jeep has 33s. The guy we purchased it from just put new wheels and tires on it. So those are pretty nice. Those are pretty nice. Let's see, I guess let's start on the inside. Okay, she's pretty bare bones. Driver's seat's torn. These are very comfortable seats, in my opinion. May get this seat refinished, or we may just go with some seat covers, some nice seat covers, front and rear. Let's see if we can get inside. Okay. One thing we did go ahead and do, the past owners of this Jeep, there was probably 6 miles of wiring, just goofy wiring going to all sorts of switches from the past. So anyway, we got rid of all that. We'll get a radio put in here. It had a radio, but it was messed up pretty bad. It needs a few odds and ends, but mainly the driver's side floor. She's rusted out. Let's see if I can get this light. Here we go. She does have rust. Somebody attempted to put a patch panel in this floor. Did a pretty bad job. So we're gonna have to cut out the front of the driver's side and get that welded. Moving on back, got a rust hole. Somebody decided to put a piece of tape over it. Moving on back, we have rust. There's some holes going into the rear compartment. So we're gonna have to cut out the floor, the floor pans, and get those re-welded at some point in this restoration build. Well, it's not gonna be a full restoration build. We're just gonna fix the bumps and bruises and do some upgrades and make it a nice weekend off-road rig. Okay, gotta get some mirrors. Got those on order. We'll get the mirrors put on. At some point, we will replace the windshield weather stripping. That's gonna have to be done. Windshield has a crack. We'll get that replaced at some point. Oh, what else here? The top. Let's see if I can get a good view of the top. Let's see. Okay, the top is gonna have to be replaced. This is, I've seen a brand on this. What is that? Pavementends.com. That's the brand of this top. Somebody put this on years ago and it is wore slap out. So we'll replace the top. See, the weather stripping's ripped on the door. So that'll come with it. It's the passenger side in here. Passenger side floor is fantastic. No issue at all with it. So that's nice. This Jeep does not have AC, so we don't have to worry about any of that. We'll throw in some speakers for the front. It does have a nice center console. I don't know what brand this is, but it's not original. That's a good, oh, here's a tag. Let's see, that is Rampage. It's a Rampage center console. That is nice. I do like it. Let's see if we can focus. The camera's trying to focus. There we go. We did order some LED bulbs for all of the instrument gauges, so we'll get those put in. Yeah, I didn't mention. Obviously, this does have the 5-speed. This is the BA10 transmission, which is known for being very, very weak in these Jeeps. So we'll see. Maybe one day we might look into doing a fuel injection conversion on this engine, or maybe doing a 4.0 swap. That would be nice, and putting in an AX15 transmission. If we're able to find a donor Jeep that has it, that has everything we need. Possibly we might replace the fender flares. Well, actually, probably we will at some point in time. Fender flares, put some rock sliders on. I would like to replace the front fenders. Get the, I don't know what they're called, but they're the steel short fenders. That would look really nice. The front bumper, we're going to get rid of this front bumper. This doesn't look original either. Somebody must have put this on. That, and also this light bar. We're going to get rid of the light bar. I actually ordered a Smitty built Stinger front bumper. That should be in a few days. We'll have a video on that here shortly. Also the tow hooks. The tow hooks with that bumper did not come with it. Or actually, they're called D-rings. The D-rings we ordered separately, so we'll get those put on the front bumper when that comes in. The sway bar disconnects, like I said, we'll take care of that. Let's go back to the back. We're gonna put on, I actually ordered it's also made by Smitty Built, but I do not know the exact model. I think it's a Smitty Built Classic rear bumper with D-rings. Somebody added these. I don't know if they're just rear lights to help for backing up, or if they're fog light. I don't know what they are, but that's going. It's going away. Let me know in the comments what you think. The rear tire carrier. I don't know whether or not to keep the rear tire carrier on this Jeep, just getting a full-size spare and putting it on, or just getting rid of that altogether. We'll throw on some new tail lights. This one here is actually cracked on the bottom, or it's missing the bottom part of the lens. So we're probably going to get rid of those. Maybe put some LEDs. Yeah, also on the top, if we replace the top, we'll get the one that has the full tinted windows. So that'll look nice. That'll look really nice. Under the Jeep, as far as the exhaust, I don't have it pulled up enough to put it on the lift, but it has a Borla muffler. Let's see if I can get it here. May or may not keep the muffler. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Okay, they put a lift on this Jeep, but they did not add a transfer case drop kit. I had that on order because this has a lot of driveline vibration. A lot. So we'll get that in. Hopefully that'll remedy that. Maybe in the future we may go with like a slip yoke eliminator or something. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, what else? Sway bar disconnects. I said that already. Okay. The gaskets. Okay, the engine. It is, this has a Motorcraft carburetor. Somebody's been in this all throughout the years. Don't really know what all they've done, but we're soon to find out. We have to sort out a lot of these vacuum lines that either they've gotten rid of or plugged and capped or whatever they've done. So we still have to sort that out. Power steering pump, we had to replace it and put a new belt on it. We did that already today. We was going to make a video, but time just wasn't on our side today. Valve cover gasket's leaking, we're going to have to replace it. Oil pan gasket's leaking, rear main seal, the front crank seal, we're going to replace all of it. We're just going to reseal the motor because it pukes oil, boys. Other than that, I mean, engine-wise, it's okay. We're going to check the timing. So I know there is some mod that I've seen on the forums online talking about getting rid of a lot of the factory smog and the vacuum lines with it. We're going to do a little research into that and see if what is already done to this engine, if it's done correctly. We'll see. I doubt it, so I don't have much faith in that. What else here? I think that about covers it for right now. Maybe we're also thinking about putting the, I believe it's called the, it's a hood louver for the, you cut out the center section for the hood. I think it's called a spider something or other. We may get that. We may get that and put on the hood because it does have a few dings. It looks like where the hood is actually shot up and hit the roof line of the Jeep above the window. That's actually what it looks like. So if we put that piece on, the louver, it'll get rid of this, hopefully. Yeah, let me show you. Here's some of the wiring that we took off that went to a whole bunch of stuff. God only knows what. We traced a lot of it, and a lot of it was just old wires that was already cut off that didn't go to anything. So I think that about, oh, also we got some LED lights, headlights coming in, so that'll look really nice. Light up the road. But all in all, I think she was a good buy. She has a lot of potential. Someone at some point put a new fuel pump on. But yeah, you can see, let's see if we can get in here. She's, you really can't tell, but it is puking oil everywhere. Everywhere. It may all be coming from the valve cover blowing down, but it's probably a lot more than that. Yeah, that's one thing we did notice, the oil cap. It's super loose. The seal doesn't even seal down on it. That's an aftermarket cap. So what we may do, this is actually the only cap that we can find through O'Reilly's. So we may actually double up on the gasket, and that should be enough to form a tighter seal on the valve cover to keep it from leaking. In theory, and that's what we're hoping. So, I think that about covers it. Showing our new project build for the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.